did it first when I was a kid at school, when I was like 14, 15, and I don't know what it did. It released something in me that made me really want to pursue this wild and weird and wondrous profession. So I never thought that I would get the opportunity to do it. When I gave this one a call and she said yes, then she said yes, and then that is where it all started, really. Yeah.
You're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night day. All I had to take you for just one look. My heart began to thumping. Baby, I had to jump because you're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night stand.
I don't think you can ever take for granted the feeling an audience gives you as a performer, especially after these last 3 years, and coming back into that space and being hugged by that audience from the minute the show opened is one of the great thrills of my life, and something I will never ever forget and I will never take for granted. And it's just the best feeling in the world.
Instead of like Cabaret made of earth and wood, when the country boy named Johnny be good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he can play guitar like a ring a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny be good.
We brought the fans along with us. When we did the early workshops, we brought some of the fans. It was Bob's idea. Bring them on. We listened to them.
Make sure they were
happy.
If we were screwing it up, they would tell us, right?
And for very succinct.
And for all the Back to the Future fans out there who are saying, "Well, gee, I don't know if I want to see a musical Back to the Future," I always say, "Hey, the reason that I'm here is to make sure that this really is Back to the Future."
Absolutely gorgeous thing to watch. I think it's a really good story. If you're a young person, it's a really good story about survival, suffering, and eventual survival. And if you're an older person, it's exactly the same actually. It's still about suffering and survival, but it's about faith and what do you call upon when you're suffering and how do you get through a tough time. And I think everyone can identify with that at the moment.
We understand Almighty God is a living man. You've got to fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now you see the light. What you gonna do? Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up in the morning. Stand up for your right. Stand up for your right.
I'm just feeding off of the audience, and I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, wait till they see this scene. Wait till they hear this number. Wait till this." And it's just. It turns out to be a story that resonates through every generation. It doesn't matter what your cultural heritage is. Everybody wonders, what were my parents like when they were kids?
I grew up in theatre. I feel like these people are my family, and just seeing people that you've met across the years, and I still get giddy watching the performances here tonight, like I did when I was a kid, thinking if I could have half an ounce to be lucky enough to peek behind that curtain, I would. And so I will always return to theatre, and I can't wait to be less sleep deprived enough to be able to do that.
it's just wonderful, isn't it? I mean, the Royal Albert Hall is such an epic space. To stand there as an individual and then to know that all those artists are out there, and creators and producers and technicians, and it's being recognised by your own, isn't it?
Life is a